So y'all, you know I went ahead and bought the super cubes, the freezer molds, or the freezer cubes, I'm sorry, and I bought the dupes. And I have been using them like crazy. I mean, they have been a game changer. They have saved me so much money, I'm serious, because, you know, whatever I cook, I freeze, and it's just been awesome. I haven't even went to the grocery store yet, y'all, and it's gone almost 3 weeks. I'm gonna go tomorrow because I need some more stuff finally, but they have been amazing. But I found a problem, and here's my problem. When I was reheating them, all I had was a little casserole dish. Wasn't even a 9x12, it was smaller than that. And if Greg wanted something different than what I wanted, they would kind of bleed together. And it was just, you know, I needed some more things to cook in. If I was going to keep doing this, I needed something to reheat the super cubes in, or the freezer cubes in. So I'm like, do I bite the bullet and buy the super cube brand crockery that everybody seems to be using? Even though it was really expensive, I thought. The same price as the super cubes, but you only got two of the little crocs. Here's one. Here's the two cups. So you see, I went ahead and did it. But you get 2 of these, and it's for the 2 cup. And then for the 1 cup, you get 4 of them. And here's my take on them. They're nice. They're heavy, and they're pretty. I got the cranberry, and they come in all different colors. And here's my shepherd's pie, and it fits down in it. Fits good. So I meant, doesn't fit perfect. I'm not gonna lie. Look, it don't fit perfect. And this came out of the super cube freezer mold, but so it doesn't fit perfect. Now I made a lasagna in them last night, y'all, and it did. The lasagna fit perfect. So I don't know why. If this was just the mashed potatoes on that, it didn't fit good, but you know, that's the way it was. And this is the 1 cup, and this is how the 1 cup cubes fit in it, and they fit fine. And then you can fit two of the 1 cup portions. Well, not quite. Not quite. I meant, it shows that you can fit 2 in it, but again, these were frozen in the super cube molds, and they don't fit quite good together like that. And you would think that you should be able to have that fit, but it doesn't. So that's kind of iffy there. But let me tell you some of the things that I really don't like about it. I don't like the little tiny handles on the side, because I'm kind of clumsy and there's just not much there. They're little. And I don't like that they put super cube on there. It just messes with my OCD. You know, if I want to set this on a nice plate, you know, and have a nice table set, even though it's just Greg and I still like to make things look nice, y'all. I don't know if it's that Southern woman in me or what, but I like things to look nice. And I don't want that super cube glaring at me. I don't like it. They put it on the bottom too, so I don't know why they needed to put it on the rim. I don't like that. But they're nice. I mean, the lasagna cooked in them really good, but if I could do it again, I don't think I would get them. I don't think I would have, but you know, because, you know, here's the price. So, what did I go ahead and buy, you know, as a dupe, or, you know, something I could use in replace of those? I bought these, y'all. I bought these, and they're so pretty. I love them. And here's how much I paid for them. And there's 4 of them for about the same price. And you get the blue, and look how pretty that is. That's so pretty. And you get a red one, and they're kind of like an ombre color. And then you get a gray one. And then you get, I got stuff in this one, you get a brown one. And it's kind of like the ombre too. And y'all, let me see how I do this. You can fit 2 of the super cubes in these perfectly fine. That does well. And then this is the shepherd's pie in this one, and it fits great too. So, and I'm thinking I could do a lot with these. I could roast some meat in them. I could make a cake in them. I don't know if I can make a cake in them, because they got little ridges on the bottom. But I can do some other things with these that I couldn't do with the super cubes. So I kind of really like these. They're kind of one of my favorites right now. So we're going to move on. So I talked about the 1 cup. So what did I do, you know, for the 1 cup? Well, before I even ordered the Super Cubes, I went on eBay looking for these little corning dishes because I knew that they were small and I was hoping that they would fit my 2-cup stuff. And this is what they are, these little Corning vintage dishes, because I kind of like, you can see, I kind of like vintage stuff. So I went ahead and ordered these, and I paid $12 for 3. But when they came, the 2 cups do not fit in them. They didn't work. But these 1 cups fit in them. It doesn't look like they do, but they did. They do. I said it doesn't look like they do, but they do. I make Greg a frittata every morning, and I pre-make the frittata mix. I don't pre-bake it. I just make the mix, and I freeze it in 1 cup portions, and I put it in these little dishes, frozen, and it bakes perfectly, y'all, and it looks pretty. And so I really like these for his frittatas. This is what it looks like when they come out of the oven. Okay, this is my 1 cup frittata mixture. And then I have these for my little 1 cup, not 1 cup, I have these for my little 1/2 cup portions. I make sausage gravy, and I freeze it in 1/2 cup portions. And these work perfect for the 1/2 cup portions. And y'all, I got 4 of these and I got them at a garage sale. I only paid $1 for them. So you can look around. You don't have to go on Amazon and spend, you know, all the money on and all this stuff. You can go look around, you can shop, you can thrift, and, you know, go to the garage sales. But I was really impatient because it's getting close to Thanksgiving and all my kids are going to be coming in, and I wanted to have some things prepared for them, so I can, like, they all like gravy, so I can, you know, pop them out and put them in these. And I don't know, I was impatient. So also, I'm bouncing around here, for the 1 cup, I got these, y'all, and I love these, absolutely love these. And this is how much they cost. And you get 6 of them, 6. And the 1 cup fits in here perfectly. And I put my pulled pork, because I made pork and I froze it, and I put my pulled pork in here. Just my 1 cup pork that I made the other day, the pork loin, and I froze it. And to me, I'm going to turn this into barbecue pulled pork tonight, and to me it looks like it would work out better in this dish as opposed to the 1 cup Super Cube. I mean, it'd work good in there too, but I just think it would be easier if I'm adding barbecue sauce for it. My hands are clean too, by the way. But it'd be easier, you know, to shred it and mix it up when I add barbecue sauce to it in this container, I feel, than versus the Super Cube container. But I'm going to go ahead and heat it up and see what it looks like. This is the pulled pork heated up. It was just 1 cup, and look how much it looks like it made. I mean, that was only 1 cup. And I just really like these handles. These handles make it really handy to lift them in and out. And I just think the presentation, honestly, is nicer. This only held a cup, though. This is a 1 cup portion versus the Super Cubes. Now, I could have put them in there, but I wouldn't have been able to stir them around. And the handles on the Super Cube, kind of dinky for the 1 cup. But yeah, that's how that ended up being. And y'all, I love these. These are going to be so versatile. I can make little mini cakes. I can make little brownies, little things as cinnamon rolls for just Greg and I. I mean, these, I like these. These are my favorite. These and these are my two favorites. If I had to go ahead and buy something to reheat the Super Cubes in, for the 1 cups, I would get these. For the 2 cups, I would probably get the bigger ones. But like I said, there's other options out there. If you go thrifting, you can go around and look, because these are 5x3s, and these, I believe, are 5x5s. So if you have those measurements, you can go out and to the thrift stores or wherever and just thrift them and find them and not spend that money. But if you are like me and you're impatient and you really, you know, want something now, then these ones would be good, and you get more for your money. So, but anyway, I hope that's helpful. I wish I would have waited and probably been a little bit more patient and, you know, thrifted around and tried to find some things. But I really am happy with these, and I do like my little Corning too. But the Super Cubes, I wish I hadn't have blown $80 on them, if I'm perfectly honest. They might be perfect for a single person, one person, But for 2 people and just the super cube thing on it, I just don't like it, y'all. I just don't like having that super cube thing stamped on there. I hope that was helpful. I hope it gave you some ideas anyway, that you can go out and look around and shop around. These little things, these things are expensive. They really are. But, you know, maybe Black Friday, all of it will be a little bit cheaper. But anyway, go and see what you can find. And if you have any other ideas about what you use for yours, if you don't use the Super Cube brand, leave it in the comments, because I've been getting so many helpful ideas in the comments, things I hadn't even thought about. So I'm gonna go, y'all, and speaking of, you know, doing the breakfast stuff, I gotta make a bunch of frittata mix and some more gravy and all that and freeze it, because we went through it all, and you know, your work's never done, is it?